Okay, so it is day 10, which isn't a big deal when you think about the fact that some people have been in isolation for like months. So I'm trying to not be a wuss about it, but I'll be honest, I miss the outside world and driving my car. Anyway, what I thought we'd do today is a little bit different. I thought we might do an edit together. And by that, I mean a Photoshop edit, because that's probably the first thing that I was actually trained at doing, was Photoshop illustration and photography. In all honesty though, with my skills that I learned from that course, I generally use them to Photoshop either myself into a group of other versions of myself, Photoshopping my friends into movie posters, or Photoshopping myself at events that I was definitely never at. Another thing I've been known to do is actually Photoshop celebrities, and there was one particular instance where I took about 10 minutes Photoshopping a photo of Donald Trump into a version of what I thought he might look like if he was just an everyday guy. That image ended up going viral overnight. Oh my god, so fast. I just shared it, went to bed. It only took me 10 minutes to make. By the end of the week, it had 11 million views.
Recently, a photoshopped image of Donald Trump went viral on social media. This image was created by a New Zealand photographer named Jordan Rivers. He posted it on Facebook, and what he did was he took a regular picture of Donald Trump, put it into Photoshop, did the color match tool, and he took the color around Donald Trump's eyes. And this is it. This is the picture here. This is what Donald Trump would look like without the fake orange spray tan or tanning beds or whatever the hell it is. And that's what this photographer's project was trying to show us.
Oh my god, I got so much hate. Like just huge amounts of hate. So much hate mail, so much cruel, angry messages from Trump supporters, and all of it not very good, I'll be honest. Because that's the thing, is that I write comedy. I write a lot of skits, I write comedy. I'm pretty good at dealing with hecklers. But the Donald Trump supporters are not good hecklers. They don't really have much to stand on in the way of facts. Generally don't do well there. Everything that they sent me was really average. So I was kind of disappointed with that, because I think as an actor / writer, you kind of do want a little bit of back and forth. You do kind of want some good things that people can throw at you so that you can just go full ham on them. But it just didn't happen. It never happened. Nobody ever gave me anything. Somebody told me that I should go back to doing adult coloring in books. Like, that's not even much of an insult, because you've said adult coloring in books, which implies that I'm as good as any other adult that was coloring in. An insult would have been if you said that I should go back to drawing in little kids coloring in books. That would insinuate that I wasn't very good at coloring in, and therefore that would be an insult. But I mean, adult coloring in books are generally quite difficult. So again, terrible insult, not very good. But I did kind of learn my lesson. If you Photoshop Donald Trump into different things, people get very angry and you get a lot of hate mail. So today, I just thought we would do it again. Fuck it, let's just do it again. And I've always thought that Donald Trump kind of looks like a kind of sad, old, worn, leathery fish, right? It looks like the suit is a solid object. And then this thing, this head, it's like it just got pushed through. I mean, if you took away the mouth, the eyes and the nose and the hair, and you flipped this picture upside down, his head looks like a lone testicle that has just kind of popped out of a hole in his suit. And then if we really just look at his hair, I don't know if you've ever combed a Labrador, but if you get a Labrador with really long hair and you comb it, and then you clean the comb, it's like someone took that and then just placed it on top of his head. It's just bizarre. So, me being me and not learning my lesson from the last time I did this, I'm gonna do it again. So let's pick a photo of him. What is this? How is that a thing? I don't understand. Why do the lips come forward so much? This area here makes the least sense, let alone this thing, but it's that. That makes the least sense to me. We could start with this one. That looks more like if he were a cartoon. It looks like he did his makeup on a frying pan first, and then he just hit himself with it, and that's how he put it on. This is like what happens in cartoons when there's an explosion that goes off in someone's hand. It looks like a cartoon explosion went off in his hand, and then he turned around to look at the media like, whoopsie. That's what this looks like. is what capitalism and greed does. It just morphs your face into this weird non-human thing. Like, I think if 100 years ago, if you drew him, everyone would be like, oh, it's a terrible drawing, nobody looks like that. No one would believe this. He's like a caricature that came to life. This is so bad. I can do better than this, guys. I can do a lot better, but like I also just like don't want to spend that much time looking at this guy's face. A little bit of Labrador fur there. I mean his hair. A little bit of his hair there. Okay, is that better or worse? All right, let's you know what I don't get about Donald Trump's makeup is that he doesn't think that he should blend around the eyes. One thing that gets me is just like, where do you find that tone? Like, who's producing that color palette? Gotta match this tone. What do you call this? Tangerine. Actually, tell you what, he kind of like, at this angle, I think maybe it's the ear or something, but he kind of reminds me of the guy from the Goonies. Do you remember that? That, hey, you guys. That's what he reminds me of. And there you have it. That is Donald Trump as an anglerfish. I am definitely going to do more of these because this has been a very good use of my time. Top notch. Brilliant. Day 10. Losing our minds a little bit.